existing portfolio and which of the existing portfolio is worth saving, which is not. Unfortunately, they're going to make those life and death decisions for companies that they are supporting. If you're a larger company and you generate a lot of revenue, you really have to know day by day what your break even is, and at what, because your sales are going to drop a hell of a lot faster than your ability to reduce your expenses. And to the extent that you have any credit facilities, draw them down now, because they'll be as available next week and the week after. I remember in the 08, 09 crisis, that was one of the very first things that I did at 3D Systems. We drew down our credit line, and it proved to be a really good move because it gave us enough fuel in the tank to actually manage during that period quite well, and get stronger. And and stay calm and communicate a lot, and ask for help. Nobody, I mean, look, nobody is expecting leaders of companies to have all the answers. It's virtually impossible and unrealistic. So have the humility to ask for help. Many companies are fortunate to be surrounded by a great deal of experienced board members and advisors. This is the time to lean on them. Our industry is very collaborative by nature. If there was ever a time to reach out, now is a good time. Time to do that. And being grounded in reality and understanding what can and cannot do is really, really important in times like this.
Definitely. Avi, what does leadership mean to you in times like this? We're talking about bold leadership. What does it mean, especially in a 3D printing company, to be a leader?
Look, I think that there are several elements of leadership that come into play. The first is to make sure that you know where you're going, which in uncertain times, is much harder. And so you need to have plans for your worst case scenario and your best case scenario. And those have to be revised almost daily as the situation unfolds. In times like this, Sarah, you learn a lot about your organization, to the extent that you have organizational weaknesses. They're going to be in your face in times like this. They may be hidden or disguised, or you may be telling yourself all kinds of stories about what can and cannot be done. You also learn a lot about the strength of your product and your business model in times like this, because there is no place to hide. And that's the opportunity to have the courage to take right action on a daily basis, not to be in denial, but to be in reality. And we have all these sayings, there's never a good time to make a tough decision. And we read about it, we learn about it, we hear about it. There really isn't any time to hesitate as a leader in times like this, because the ultimate mission here is to sail the ship to a safe harbor, while conditions are changing, while the storm is brewing, while you may not have enough fuel or enough wind to get there, and you certainly don't have all the navigational instruments and charts, and stay calm doing it and ask for help.
Perfect.